Hi, it's Alan at Black Crow Gaming doing another Rules Lawyered, and today I'm going to talk about the command phase and some of the intricacies and complications that it can cause. So, the command phase is split into two steps. The first step is called the command phase and the second step is called battle shock. Now, actually, really, you should think about the command phase as being four steps. First step being the start of the command phase, then the command phase, then the battle shock then the battle shock step, and then the end of the command phase. Why is this important? Well, because certain things happen at certain times. Anything that happens in the command phase effectively happens in the second bit. Anything that happens at the start happens at the first bit, and anything that happens at the end happens at the fourth bit. And it's important that the abilities and rules and things that you have go in the correct order. So let me give you some examples. So if you're using the current tournament pack, you draw your secondaries at the start of the command phase, but the new order stratagem happens at the end of the command phase. So actually, if you've got other things that are happening in that command phase, you can't actually see what secondaries you have if you're looking to change a secondary until after you've used those abilities. So let's say you draw two secondaries, you don't like one, you want to change it, you've got to wait to the end of the command phase. So if you're a Space Marine player and you've got Oath of Moment, you've got to decide where to put the Oath of Moment before you do anything else, because the Oath of Moment happens at the start of the command phase. If you have other abilities, like for example, Shadows in the Warp, that happens in the command phase. So that's basically step 2. So you can't use Insane Bravery because that can only be used in the battle shock portion, which is step 3. So the point I'm making is whenever you've got an ability, whenever you've got a rule, check when it can be used, and you can only use it in that relevant step, and you have to use them in the relevant order. So you can't use something at the end of the command phase and then decide to use something that happens in the command phase. It's got to be step 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope that helps.